Stephen Borges with S&J Associates. This morning I'm here with Dawn Griep. Dawn, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me back, Steve.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
It's been a while. So
been keeping busy with the protests.
Yes, keep it up. Speaking of which, tell me about the protests you had against ICE.
Yes.
You had here in Stockton. What transpired there?
Yesterday out at the ICE facility, Friday the 23rd. And for the folks that don't know, the ICE facility is down at 603 San Juan. It's off of Fremont, going back towards the port. Folks have been out there every day, 7 to 4, making sure the agents are held accountable for who's going in, make sure they come out, taking information they're willing to give on a little piece of paper, and then the detainees, folks going in the facility, get the paper back at the end of the day. So far, my experience yesterday was entirely peaceful. People had signs, we were singing songs, walking up when the vehicles were coming out so we could check the plates. There was an instance yesterday where one of the plates they noticed may have been changed, but still non-peaceful, no reaction from that one. However, over the last week, there was an incident where some rocks were thrown on the ground and it caused the tensions to raise. The agents at the facility got in the faces of the protesters and they threatened to have more escalatory tactics. I wasn't there, so I can't exactly speak on them. But while I was there yesterday, I found a pepper ball on the ground where the protesters stand. So I do also know that Stockton PD or the sheriffs come out and told the protesters that they appreciate us being there, they welcome us there, and they're thankful for what we're doing. They
appreciate what you guys are doing.
As long as we stay peaceful and nonviolent, especially, we have the support of the police. The ICE agents may not appreciate it and they may not like us catcalling them or saying fuck ICE, writing it on the roads and the sidewalks, but when you're displaying the brutality tactics and just the inhumanity that they're spreading like they did in Portland, they're doing in Minneapolis, a normal person with compassion can't support this.
Right.
Like straight up, the wishy-washy of some people saying ice ice baby, go get them boys, and people on the other side saying no, they need to be completely disbanded. It's very clear what we should do with ICE, because you can't go around hunting U.S. citizens and detaining them and using kids as hostages to get their parents, and now they're following people that are delivering groceries, and that's what America's about. It's a country built on immigrants helping other people, not discriminating because you have too much melanin or because you have an accent and you don't accept that they were born in Minneapolis. Like, that's just pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Makes me upset too. Speaking of upset, you being a mother, a white female, and you're an organizer, you know, active in the Democratic Party, active in protesting and resistance. I have to ask you this. As a single white female mother, political activist, what are your thoughts and feelings in regards to Renee Nicole Good, the shooting that took place? What do you think?
I will appeal to everybody else that I'm feeling as sorrowful and just like you want to crawl in bed and cover up and not experience the world, but that's exactly what they want us to do. So I have a degree in psychology, and I know that when somebody's abusing you or oppressing you, that they try to manipulate your mind and make you feel like you're the problem. We're not the problem. The American citizens, even illegal immigrants, somebody that just jumped off of a boat and come onto the land, you guys aren't the problem. The problem is that they're dividing us, and we need to band together. As a single mom, you know, as a kid growing up, I was always told it takes a village to raise somebody. Well, apparently some of the people in the country, 60, 70 years old, even the 30s, 40s, they're not raised yet. So our village still needs to be created to make sure that not only our kids are safe and being raised, that everybody's emotional and social envelopes are being filled. It doesn't really do any good, as enraged as I am that they shot her in broad daylight in her face and then lied to us. I know that the government's been lying for decades, and the rage isn't going to do any good. So I studied it, watched every angle, watched all the sides that were coming in about it, but you have to look at the facts and use the energy you have to move forward, because just staying put under your covers, it's not going to do anything for me, my son, or the community that needs me. I have been a little safer. I don't have a passport, so I can't carry a passport, and my birth certificate's lost somewhere. So I have an ID, but they're not taking IDs. Just try to be respectful. I don't believe in carrying a gun. I support everybody's Second Amendment rights, but if I get in a confrontation, I just try to walk away as fast as I can, or try to like distract the person to get talking about something else, because you just want to try to distance yourself from the fear and lessen the tensions. And I don't want to get shot in the face, because then my son's gonna be all alone. So
right, your son. Right.
I started reinforcing with the folks that organize with me and come out to the events that it's simply unacceptable to amplify. You have the freedom of speech, like you said, firm advocate of saying fuck ICE or fuck Donald Trump or the heck Seth, no, they all need to be impeached. But if there's someone that comes up to you at an event and they're shouting obscenities, your first instinct shouldn't be grab a megaphone and shout in their ear. It should ask them about the weather. How are the Yankees doing? You know, like, try to go off of that. Because, so in Minneapolis, we saw the response of the community. Everybody's on the blocks. Everybody's helping. They're getting groceries and childcare and all of this, but somebody still got shot today. So I wouldn't fly to Minneapolis and start telling folks, like, don't let your anger out, but something has to happen where the anger gets decreased. I'm not going to say it's the rhetoric of the Democrats, because the rhetoric of the Democrats, y'all need to start stepping up for your people. But it's largely from my demographic, opposite gender, that voted for Trump, and they don't see anything wrong with this. And until they start seeing that this isn't humane and it's only going to get worse, it's not going to get better, unfortunately.
Speaking of stepping up, what are your thoughts about the recent vote they had in Washington, D.C. to fund more money to ICE?
Oh, yeah.
And those 7 Democrats voted in favor with the Republicans. What are your thoughts about that?
Because the military already needs more money. And if people are going to say that they're not the military, like, I'm sorry, they're fully clothed in tactical gear with guns that most Americans don't. That's a paramilitary force stocked full with IDF soldiers and Proud Boys and the 1,600 people that got pardoned. Is bullshit. Why the fuck do these people get money when SNAP's being cut, the first 5 education for kids, people are homeless, people are starving? What the fuck? FEMA's being, there was not hurricanes in Kentucky, tornadoes and floods and fires and all this shit's going on in the country, and that stuff's not getting funded. But you fund the paramilitary force. I think that the 7 sons of bitches that voted need to be voted out. The midterms are coming, people are watching, and history will be your judge.
Yes. I agree.
But I do say kudos to Thomas Massey because he was the one Republican that didn't vote for it. So, I was hoping for more detractors, but honestly, I felt like it was going to pass even if some of our Democrats didn't side with them, just because they have that one vote majority, I was really hoping it didn't. Thankfully, Josh Harder didn't vote for it.
Right.
And by the way, I know that Harder has said that he voted no on ICE. Mario Enriquez has tried to tour the local facility of ICE.
Right.
And then Padilla and Schiff have also been more accountable, trying to visit the ICE facilities.
Right.
So, I held the event on Thursday outside of Harder's office.
Oh.
And within a couple minutes, maybe no coincidence, of posting the event, he posted he was voting no for ICE. And then within an hour, Alex Padilla and Adam Schiff said that they were going to start touring facilities. So if we just prompt our elected officials like, hey, we're watching you, do what is right by us and right by history, they tend to respond.
Right.
Unless you got somebody like McClintock from Modesto. So
yeah, it is an election season. I noticed that politicians get off their duff when it's an election season, and all the registered voters are watching. The audience is listening, and the voters are watching. So
I sure hope so.
Yeah,
we can do this, guys. November, the midterms are coming. You gotta get out and vote. Reach out with there's many movements, 5051, Indivisible, Food Not Bombs, all these organizations in Stockton. We gotta shut this shit down.
Yeah, definitely shoot it down.
Yeah.
Don, thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for doing this.
As always.
Interview. I try to keep the people informed about what's going on in the world and in their backyard and DC and Minneapolis, Minnesota, and just all over the place, and also parts in other countries. But it's good to talk to a local, and someone who's active like you are. And I just wish more people were more active as well. So,
but se puede.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Thank you
so much. Stephen Bohorkis with S&J Associates saying thank you for watching.